What's up, fam? Hope everyone having a great day today. Happy Monday. Today, guys, when I'm bringing you is a different type of video that you've, never seen before. Not really. You probably have, but today I really want to go into depth into one of my training programs. But a training program that I want to give you so therefore you have something going on into the week. Because a lot of you are trying to lose weight, but you have no plan. You need a plan. You need a plan. You need something to do. You need something to follow. So therefore, you know exactly what you're going to be doing. So therefore, you can get exact results, guys. If you don't have a plan, without a plan, this would have happened. Without a plan, none of these results would have happened. Today, I want to basically introduce you, and most importantly, just educate you on what you need to do going into this week. So therefore, you can be more successful. So the title of this video is the exact plan you need for the week. That's literally what it is. I'm giving you a game plan for the week. So therefore, you can go in and take action. I want to see you win. I want to see you thrive. Most importantly, I want to see you put your best foot forward, and we'll put your best foot forward with the right information. So therefore, you can be more successful in this journey. So when it comes to working out, one of the biggest things is, the amount of days that you go depends on you. I would definitely say go 4 days, go 3 days, if 3 days minimum if you can, but 4 days maximum. Especially let's say if you're busy, but 4 days is enough. 3 days is enough to where you're going to see results. You're going to see changes within your body. You're going to get stronger. You're going to get leaner. Most importantly, if you have a solid routine, it's going to work. Now, when it comes to these days, let's say we're going 4, right? There's 4 days: chest and triceps, back and biceps, legs, shoulders, and arms. And then last but not least, you finish off with day 2, day 5, day 6, which is rest and stretch, active recovery, and active recovery once again. Now, when it comes to these 4 days, right, one of the biggest things I want you guys to understand is going to these 4 days, you see 4 sets of 10 to 12, 4 sets of 10 to 12. 3 sets of 12 to 15, 4 sets of 12 to 15. The reason why I always put in betweens is so therefore, let's say your first set you go for 12, your second set you go for 12, your third and fourth set you go for 10, but you go a little bit heavier, so therefore you can truly push your body, right? And I always say push your body to where you have at least 1 or 2 reps in reserve. So if you go for 10 at heavier weight, you should have 2 reps in reserve for your 12 reps, meaning you'll have more energy to go into your incline chest press. Because the biggest thing also too, fam, you want to know how to manage fatigue. People don't understand how to manage fatigue through a training program. That's why some people will come in, they start going to the gym, they go crazy. They're like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. And then they just go balls to the wall and they crash out and they burn out. It's because they don't know how to manage your fatigue. But through this, I show you how to manage your fatigue by giving you active rest days. Most importantly, while you're working out, it's not about killing yourself. It's not about pushing the most amount of weight that you can to the point where your arms are dead. It's about getting good pump, getting some blood flow in the muscle, and engaging those fibers, tearing them down, so therefore they recover back up while you're eating healthy to really put you in a position to where you want to be, right? And then we move on to incline chest press, 4 sets of 10 to 12. And we move on to machine pec deck flies, 4 sets of 12 to 15. Cable tricep pushdowns, 4 sets of 12 to 15. And then tricep dips, assisted if needed, 3 sets of 10 to 12. And that will be your chest and tricep day. And then you would take a rest day in day 2. Day 2 is basically rest completely, engage in light stretching or yoga to promote flexibility and mobility, as well as just stretching the chest a little bit so therefore it doesn't get too tight on you, especially if you haven't worked out in a while. I would highly recommend doing day 2. And one thing that you could also do too is maybe go for a walk on day 2. That's something I did put for day 5 and day 6, but walking can definitely help you when it comes to just calming things down and just allowing the body to have an active rest day. But going to day 3, back and biceps. Why do you split those? Because you just worked out upper body. So if you go upper body back to back, you're, kind of more likely to be a little bit more fatigued still from the day beforehand. So let's take a day in between. So therefore, when we do come back for back and biceps, we're a lot stronger. We got pull downs, we got cable rows, we have bicep curls, you have hammer strength rows, and then from there on, we have dumbbell hammer curls. All right. And after this, we have, guess what? Day 5, active recovery. But we don't take a break in between. We just go straight to day 4, leg day, which is 4 sets of 10 to 12. And the reason is because this is upper, this is lower. So therefore, while your upper is resting and recovering, you can train your lower. And that's the beauty of a split. That's the beauty of a bodybuilding split. That's the beauty of this split. And that's why I prefer to split over every split. It's because I'm able to rest the other muscle group. I'm able to rest the other side. For example, I used to split quads and hamstrings. I would do days only where I work my quads, and the following day I do a hamstring. And people are like, how are you doing 2 leg days back to back? Because the first day I work my quads, and the second day I'm working my hamstrings. And for hamstrings, of course, I never went that heavy because I already was a little bit sore from the quad day, because there are certain movements that, yes, I'm predominantly focused on quads, but guess what? My hamstrings are still my stabilizer muscles. My hamstrings are still my secondary muscles, so therefore I still utilize them. So therefore, going into that second day, Let's say if I do take a day in between, yeah, then maybe I could push myself. But usually I would just do it back to back. So therefore, I would go a little bit lighter on that hamstring day, just so I can manage the fatigue, still get a good workout, get what I'm looking for, and then most importantly, be able to show up the next day, walk the next day, and do things I want to do. Right. So again, back from packing biceps, going straight to leg day, and then day 5 we're doing active rest, which is basically walking 30 to 40 minutes. It could be cycling 30 to 40 minutes. Something to just get some blood flow in the body and just help recovery. It doesn't need to be extreme, it doesn't need to be crazy. And one of the biggest things I love about this, it's, let's say if you're trying to lose weight, this is something that can really help you when it comes to increasing the amount of weight that you lose. It's just doing active things within your lifestyle, going on hikes, with family, with friends, and just doing those little things. And then we go into day 7, which is shoulders and arms, but we take 2 rest days in between, day 5 and day 6, active recovery days again. Again, hiking, leisure, walking, whatever you want to do it. Take that rest day, and then going into day 7, we come back, we do shoulders and arms, and then reset. And we would do this for about 4 weeks. So therefore, within those 4 weeks, you see how you get stronger with each day. Where people go wrong is they just keep switching their workouts every damn week, and they're like, why am I not getting results? It's because your body's like, what the are you doing? You're not doing anything with structure. You're just doing to do. Do with structure. Do with emphasis. Do with some intention. And by doing with intention, it's saying, hey, let me take this phase of 5 splits, or not 5 splits. Let me take this phase of 4 different days where I'm going to the gym and dial in for 4 weeks straight on this phase and give it my all. Get stronger with my bench press. Get stronger with my squat. Get stronger with my leg press. Get stronger with my hammer rows. And then after 4 weeks, you switch it up. And then after 4 weeks, you go into phase 2. And if you have this ebook, well, it's already done for you. Then after 4 weeks, you go into phase 2. And then after another 4 weeks, you go to phase 3. So at the end of the day, all these little things matter, fam. All these little things matter when it comes to really pushing yourself and finding a passion and love for the gym. And this is the last thing I'll say, is when it comes to utilizing, something along these lines, and I want you to utilize this for the week. Because today I'm just giving it to you. This is part of one of my ebooks that I do have. If you ever want access to it, it's in YouTube link. You can go and get it for yourself. But I'm just sharing this with you because if you truly want to, let's say, put your body in the best position, get a plan. Get something like this. Go on YouTube, you can find one. Literally search up a workout plan. You can find one. Just stick to it for 3 to 6 weeks and just work on getting better with your form, technique, and actually building muscle through these exercises and building and adding weight through these exercises. Work on your intensity and tempo through these exercises. Work on your foundations through these exercises. So therefore, when you do go to that next phase, it's that much funner because you're like, this is why I did the first phase. I got stronger, I got leaner, I got bigger, I lost the weight. And now phase 2, I'm ready to pack on some muscle. That's how you get that feel. That's why when you look at me and you see me going like, oh my God, new phase. Like, why are you that happy? That's why. No, but for real, stick to the training routine for at least 4 to 6 weeks. Don't jump ship. That's where a lot of people go wrong. A lot of people jump from ship to ship to ship, hoping that somebody can come and save them when it comes to your health and fitness journey. Nobody's coming to save you when it comes to your health and fitness journey. Nobody's coming to save you when it comes to your workout routine. It's how you're able to utilize what you have and cultivate the little things I just talked about. Your form, your technique, so on and so forth. All right? But I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a live where I really wanted to deep dive into what you could do going into the week for strength training, so therefore you could truly get better. I really hope this brought you tremendous value. The best day ever. Remember, if you ever want some more professional help from me or be part of my community, please join my free Facebook group down below. But with that being said, the best day ever. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace! And also, this is going on the Facebook group too. So